Android TV 8. This is the 2025 Michigan International Auto Show Preview Special from DeVos Place in downtown Grand Rapids with your hosts, Miranda and Blake Harms.
Welcome to the Michigan International Auto Show. We are so excited for a big night tonight, and I hope you are ready for an automotive adventure. So what do you say, Blake? Should we drive?
I think we should, Miranda.
Let's do it.
This is the 27th auto show here in Grand Rapids, and whether you're potentially looking for your next ride or just hoping to check out all the latest technology like this Hummer EV behind us, this is definitely the place to be.
Absolutely.
Now, the auto show gives you the chance to sit inside and see how they feel and the opportunity to check out all the new technology and innovations. For the next hour, we're going to show you what you and your family can experience here at the DeVos Place.
And one very popular place is the $1 Million Motorway. And this year, there is a very cool vehicle you'll want to check out. It's the Infiniti QX80. But this is no ordinary vehicle. It comes with a price tag of over $130,000 and a highly customized interior and exterior. We're going to give you a look at this one-of-a-kind vehicle.
Of course, the Ford Motor Company has a huge presence here at the show, and tonight we get to highlight 4 of the vehicles they have brought here to Grand Rapids, including Expedition and the always popular Ranger.
And we want to give a big shout out to Gentex. They are a sponsor of the show. You know, they always bring with them the latest in innovation and technology that goes into so many of the vehicles that you will see here on the floor throughout the show. And this year, there's a supercharged Plymouth Barracuda called Infected. Trust me, you can't and you won't want to miss it.
And throughout the auto show, you'll feel the need for speed and see the big focus on racing. We get to talk with 2 young and up-and-coming race car drivers who spend a lot of time on the track at Berlin. Riley Davis and Biniam Van Wynen will be here throughout the auto show to talk with fans and future drivers about the thrill of the sport they love so much.
How exciting, Dawn, the show. It looks fabulous this year.
Well, and I love hearing you talk about it because it gets me all excited again. Yes, we have put together really an exciting show that showcases a lot of local businesses. There is a lot to see here, Miranda.
You know, I'm hearing a lot of buzz where people are like, this place feels packed.
Yes, we have a lot of vehicles, and I know over the last couple years, inventory and some things have, caused us to maybe not have as many, but the floor is packed. 28 manufacturers represented on the floor, and as you said, you can get into the vehicles, so you can see the technology, you can know the innovation, you can throw the things in the back, you can open things up. If you're looking for a specific feature or a creature comfort, you can find out if it's there and if it works for your family and or your lifestyle.
And you have some really unique vehicles here too, adaptability ones.
We do. So our brand new charity partner, Mary Free Bed Kids, we were able to really focus on that and think about mobility, right, in many different ways. And so we have 2 companies here that are showcasing vehicles, and not just vans, okay? That's what I think of, but crossovers, hybrids, SUVs, those now have adaptive equipment to make mobility much, much easier. Add to that, there's a special display that really highlights Mary Free Bed itself, the work that they're doing. I mean, come prepared to play pickleball. I'll just hint at that.
I love it. Let's talk about the Polestar.
Okay, so that is really exciting to have Polestar here, fully EV, first time at this show in West Michigan. We have not just Polestar 3, we have the Polestar 4, which features Gentex technology and innovation. So there's no rear view window. That's pretty wild to see. You've got to see it. But to have that here and then also in Electric Avenue to learn all that there is about EV, sooner or later, right, we want to know what's going on in that world. So we have a lot of features that allow for education and for experience. So that's another thing. On the floor, there are engaging activities for kids of all ages, 9 months to 99. I am telling you, whether you want to get behind the wheel as a little one or get behind the wheel of your next new car, we've got a lot of fun. An RC course challenge. Of course, the Crush Car is something that we've enjoyed the last couple years, but there's a lot of engagement here at the Michigan International Auto Show.
And let's talk a little bit about all the extra stuff that I'm looking at right now. You have a whole lane of things that we haven't seen before.
Well, we started thinking about you know, if we're really trying to talk about mobility, what's needed for that? And how does lifestyle fit? So if you like snowmobiling, for instance, how do you get your snowmobile from here to there? There's equipment from local businesses that can help you with that. Or maybe you want to customize, right? So aftermarket products, maybe it is that you're trying to really renovate or upfit a vehicle that's older, just like the Ring brothers did. You'll see that soon. We've got companies here who can help you. Or maybe it's your garage space. You really want to get that updated. You're looking for cabinetry to help you organize all those things you need for your vehicle. Maybe it's garage flooring. We've tried to bring together exhibitors who can help you with your automotive needs, whatever they might be. And it's an exciting new space here at the Auto Show.
I think it's great. Okay, now let's talk luxury. Let's talk Cadillacs and Lincoln.
Yes, indeed. So one of the things that the Auto Show tries to do is get pre-production models. So we have the Lincoln Navigator. It's not in showrooms yet. If you saw the Detroit Auto Show, you saw it, or if you're going to Chicago. But we have it here in West Michigan, so you can see that car won't come out until later this summer. We also have some hard-to-find models. So on the east side of the state, you might see the Cadillac Optique, but we have it here. So you don't have to travel. It's here. And it can be ordered at your local dealership, but it's just not available yet. It comes in, and the customer picks it up. So we try to put together a lineup of those and the newly released models, right? There's a lot of things that are coming out new. The Nissan Armada, for instance, that's on my list. It's a beautiful vehicle. It would work for our family. So, of course, you want to come down to the Auto Show, really be able to comparative shop, see all the new things that are coming, even if they're not yet at the local showroom.
Dawn, you have me fired up for this show. I think bigger and better than ever. Now, if people are watching and say, I guess we got to get downtown Grand Rapids, give me all the details for the show.
So start at grautoshow.com. You not only want to get your tickets there, which makes entry easier and you get right into the thick of it, right? But it also helps you with parking. So all the details at GR Auto Show. We're open Thursday till 9, and then, of course, Friday, 11 a.m. to 9, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 9, and Sunday, 10 to 5.
All right, so you have something for everybody. You'll have admission prices. You'll have everything we need to know all on your website. I want to know, what's your favorite thing about the Michigan International Auto Show?
Honestly, Miranda, it's about the connecting with community. So whether it's a local business and them connecting or someone who comes in for a special feature, it really is incredible to see the impact the auto industry has right here locally. And that just really fires me up.
Well, thank you to you and your team for putting together an incredible show. Blake, what's going on?
Well, Miranda, there's so much to check out here on the outside of the showroom floor. From Berlin Raceway to the Gilmore Car Museum, we even have a booth of our own at Wood TV8. There's so much to check out, the $1 Million motorways across the hall, but it's inside the showroom right here where we have both the Motor Trend and the North American Cars and Trucks of the Year. We'll have more after this.
This portion of the Michigan International Auto Show preview special is sponsored by Ford.
Hello and welcome back as we come to you from DeVos Place in downtown Grand Rapids for the Michigan International Auto Show. It's so great to see this hall completely filled with beautiful brand new cars, and that is including the station behind me, the Ford area. And we are joined right now with Keyshawn from Ford to talk about this beautiful truck, the Ranger. It's part of Ford's award-winning lineup of trucks, and this one actually won a pretty big award.
You're absolutely correct. So this one won North America's Truck of the Year, and it joins the Ford family of trucks with 48 years of excellence.
And let's talk about what makes it so excellent. When we look at trucks, we're thinking about three things: engine, technology, and also comfort. What's important about this engine?
So this engine is the midsize pickup. It has the optional 315 horsepower twin turbo V6, making it nearly as quick to 60 miles per hour as the 405 horsepower Raptor. It has a combined fuel economy of 20 miles per gallon and can tow up to 7,500 pounds.
Okay, now let's talk about some of the technology that we have in this vehicle.
Yes, so it has heated leather seats with a 8-way power adjustment and lumbar support. It also has a heated steering wheel. And then for tech, it has the Sync 4 with the 12-inch center stack display, so you can make calls, get directions, and enjoy your favorite playlist with our Sync Tech. It also has the B&O sound system and with the 600 watt of amplified power and 10-way premium radio.
All right, this is a pretty souped-up vehicle. So one of the great things about being here at the auto show is that we can come and see it and feel it and touch all of the things you mentioned. Okay, Keyshawn, we have now moved in front of the very popular and very well-known Ford Explorer. This has always been and continues to be a very suburban, family-friendly vehicle.
You got it. So this the Explorer continues its suburban and family-friendly vehicle in nature, now having a foldable third row so you can, carry around the kids, the family, whatever you need. But if you'd also, need more space, you can fold the back row and the back seats down, so you have a little bit of extra space. If you need to carry more passengers, you can fold those seats up, and you got all that extra comfort and space.
And of course, with any vehicle, you've given it some freshened updates, and that includes the front of the vehicle as well as the headlights.
You got it. So the brand new 25 Explorer introduces a brand new front fascia. It has the brand new headlights and some air inlets. It also has a brand new rear tail lights as well.
Okay, and we got to talk about some technology. This also comes equipped with the Blue Cruise. What is that?
It is hands down one of our best features on our vehicle. It makes the driving experience just incredible. So if you've never experienced Blue Cruise, I'd recommend you go to your local Ford dealer and have them and ask them to take you on a test drive. But it's just absolutely amazing. You can drive with your hands off the steering wheel on most of our highways, and it's a great user experience, especially for those long trips and drives.
It also comes with the Ford Digital Experience. That's something I have not heard of, so tell us, what does that bring?
Yeah, so that allows you to bring all your favorite apps onto our beautiful infotainment system up there. So including apps such as Spotify, YouTube, any of those things, your favorite streaming, podcasts, all that stuff, straight to the dash. So you're not having to, use your Apple or Android CarPlay or anything like that. You can just stream it straight from the infotainment system.
So if you haven't checked out the Ford Explorer in a while, this is the perfect time to do it.
You got it.
All right, well, that's going to do it for me and Keyshawn here at the Ford booth. Blake, we're going to send it back over to you.
We are down here at the river end of Hall C, checking out Electric Avenue. And of course, as we all know, EVs are becoming a larger and larger part of the automotive industry. You get to check it out here at the Michigan International Auto Show. Lots of top brands here. You can see down the row, we've got several, including the Polestar, the ever-increasing in popularity Polestar that is starting at $67,000. Some really nice electric cars here. This one caught my eye. This is actually a new offering by Cadillac. This is the Escalade IQ. Doesn't look much like an Escalade, but of course this is one of the several EVs we have here in Electric Avenue. It goes on and on. As we saw at the beginning of the show, we have the Hummer EVs, we have several Audi options, we have Fiats, Hyundais. The options are endless as just about every automotive maker tries to get into the electric vehicle industry. Good news, you get to check them all out here. And if you have questions about them, they actually have an expert, author of the Electric Mitten, James, is here to answer questions. We've already seen folks asking him about all these cars, their special features, and their offerings. And of course, this is a growing part of the automotive industry. You get to check it out right here inside the showroom floor here at the Michigan International Auto Show. Let's check in now with Miranda.
I love coming to the Michigan International Auto Show because you can see the latest technology, like this amazing Polestar 100% electric. When we come back, we'll chat with our friends from Gentex. We are back with more of the Michigan International Auto Show. And when you and your family walk into the grand hall of DeVos Place, you're going to be wowed by Gentex. And I'm wowed. Congratulations. Your space looks amazing.
Yeah, thank you. We're back. We started working and sponsoring this event about 7 or 8 years ago. We love it. It's a great way for us to have our employees introduce what they do to the community. Great way for us to get to know people. So it's an incredible show.
And you really put on a good show. You walk in, in, you see cars, you see, of course, the mirrors that you're known for. But I also think it's a great way to connect with this community because you're doing so many things here.
Exactly. You know, most people know us about the innovation in our tech. We also try to be equally as innovative in the benefits that we provide our employees. You know, we have Spanish-speaking assembly lines back in the Holland Zealand area. We got over 230 Spanish-speaking people working on the lines. We have on-site daycare opening this fall. We launched a daycare center in Holland. We're going to be transitioning to an on-site version. Should afford about 400 kids, be able to take care of about 400 kids. We're doing some unique things with scholarships. We're working with Davenport College, provides scholarships for employees and their families, which can change your financial trajectory in life. And so we want to be as innovative on that side of things for our employees' sake, as well as the technology we provide our customers.
Well, I want to say thank you for doing that. What a great gift. Let's talk a little bit about what people can see when they get here.
Yeah, I'll talk about the cars we got here because we got some unique cars. So one of them across the way here, it's a car owned by a guy, Tyler Reisiga, former employee of ours. He unfortunately left us. He's doing some cool things now, but he races out at Berlin Raceway. He's been ripping it up. He is one of the, he's got I think he leads in a number of wins. His car's here today. We'll be here for the show, and he'll be back to talk about it as well. But this other cool thing we got here is we have a Polestar 4. This is probably one of the first times it's been on display in North America. So we've helped them launch it, do a media launch over in Sweden about a year ago. Been working with them through the fall, and now we're here at the show with it. It has, what's unique about it from a design perspective, no rear window. So every one of the Polestar 4s uses our display mirror, so a camera and a display to see what's behind them. And so we've got that here today too.
So I'm seeing innovation over the top.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there's some structural reasons why Polestar wants to do that, but right at the moment, that's the only car out there like that, and so every one of them uses a digital rearview mirror.
Well, I wore this pink jacket today because I knew you were bringing an incredible pink vehicle. Yeah, so yes, now I want to introduce you to what I think is going to be the hit of the show. We started partnering years ago, a company called Ring Brothers out of Wisconsin. They're the most humble people, but they are the preeminent custom car builder. Let's check out what they brought with us for this show. All right, so you can see that this car is something that everyone's going to want to stop on. It's an Instagram moment waiting to happen. Hello.
Hi, good to see you. Thank you for having us here.
So tell me about the vehicle you brought and what you do.
So I'm Ryan Fielding with Ring Brothers. We're a car builder out of Wisconsin, Spring Green, and that's our first year here at the Michigan International Auto Show and the Gentex booth. They're an amazing partner. We're so excited to be here. What we brought is a car that's only been seen, this is the second time this car's been unveiled to the public, and it's a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. It's got a modern drivetrain in it, so it's got an 807 horsepower Hellcat Red Eye, backed up with a transaxle out of a modern Corvette, 6-speed manual. It's a blast to drive, and obviously it just looks like fun. You're wearing the right jacket, and the whole outfit. Honestly, the black and the pink, it matches perfectly. I think that we should go for a spin.
This is absolutely beautiful. So I know that it's 1970, you said.
Yes.
And Barracuda. And you went in and you said, we love the original, but we're going to supersize, make this thing a showstopper,
right.
And it is.
Right, exactly. So we start with a donor vehicle, right, an original 70 Barracuda, and we absolutely strip it down to the bare skeleton, and 5,600 hours later, we end up with what you see here. And that's over the course of about a year and a half. We have an incredible team. A lot of hands are involved with every one of these builds, and this is a prime example of what a team can come up with in a year and a half.
I am impressed. I love it. How fast do you think it goes?
As fast as you want it to.
As fast as I dare drive it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it'll get you there.
It is beautiful. Congratulations, and thanks for joining us at the show.
Thank you so much for having us. We really look forward to meeting everybody this week.
All right, so you can see when you walk in, you are going to be blown away by cool. I'm talking the Gentex whole area, absolutely beautiful. Make sure you get your photo taken by this and have a whole lot of fun. Let's check in with Blake.
We are here inside the $1 Million Motorway where you can check out the likes of BMW, Porsche, Range Rover, Aston Martin, and one special Infiniti that was revealed during the gala last night. We're catching up with Infiniti Grand Rapids next. back in the $1 Million Motorway, standing in front of the special reveal from last night's gala, the 2025 Infiniti QX80 autograph. I'm joined by Craig Russell of Infiniti Grand Rapids. Craig, how was the reveal last night?
We had a great night last night. It's fun to showcase our new product. As he mentioned, the 2025 Infiniti QX80 autograph, fully customized by Auto Image.
Cool. So the QX80 is a beast in and of itself. What are some of the features without even the customizations?
Sure. So standard 3.5-liter twin-turbo engine, 450 horsepower, 516 pounds of torque. On the inside, comfort and convenience-wise, we have biometric cooling. So it's going to take your body temperature. If you're hot or cold, adjust the fan to the temperature specifically to you. It's got 24 individual cameras, 24 speaker clip system. Pretty neat technology.
Yeah, and on top of that, you've got the customizations here, as you mentioned, from Auto Image of Kalamazoo. What customizations do they add to it?
So we have a PPF matte film wrapping the whole car, 22-inch custom wheels, and ceramic window tint.
Wow, this thing looks like a beast. How does it drive? Have you had the chance to drive this thing?
My wife lets you drive hers every once in a while to the gas station or the car wash, but it drives very, very nice. You can seat 7 or 8 passengers, individual heated, cooled massage for first and second rows.
Wow. So what is it like to be here in some pretty cool car company here in the $1 Million Motorway?
We feel very fortunate to be the feature car this year. Great competition here. Everyone is very nice. Showspan was kind enough to pick us as the feature car, so we're very happy about that.
Good deal. So as you look at the auto show as a whole, of course, you have people coming here in the $1 Million Motorway. Some people are going to try to find out what their next car might be. What does it mean for Infiniti Grand Rapids to be involved here in the auto show?
It's a great show. We love the Grand Rapids show. Local, all the vehicles are open, so you can get inside, touch and feel everything. So it's just a great event to be a part of.
So if someone hasn't been in a little while, or if they want to try to again, not only pick out their next car, but maybe just come check out some of the cool stuff. What is your advice to people who maybe are on the fence about coming here?
Yeah, I would say it's going to be a nice weekend in Grand Rapids. Good to get out. Plenty of vehicles to see, so enjoy.
Any other cars in your Infiniti lineup that you think will impress folks who come out here?
So we have the QX60, just a slightly smaller version of this. We have the QX50, which would be a 5-passenger, and then a Q50 4-door sedan.
Good deal. Well, thank you very much, Craig. A full lineup, but of course, this one's stealing the spotlight here tonight. Craig, I appreciate it.
Blake, thank you so much.
Let's toss it over to Miranda. Hey, Miranda.
Hey, you know, an auto show tradition is the Gilmore Car Museum. Every single year, you bring an amazing collection of vehicles, and this year does not disappoint. Jacob, tell me what you brought to the auto show this year.
So we brought a finely curated selection of vehicles that are a little taste to you guys, because think about, you know, the museum is a place where you guys come to us. This is where we can actually come to you and show you a little bit of some cars that are going to be part of future exhibits coming to the museum. So this is just a good outreach for us to give you a sample of what's to come.
So paint the picture of what a trip to the Gilmore Car Museum looks like for families, because it's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it's a place like no other. It's a 90-acre campus. We have 27 different buildings, 7 independent car museums, an old school 40s diner we brought from the East Coast that you can actually eat in. There's over 400 cars on display, tons of history. You do not have to be a car person to come and find something to appreciate and enjoy.
But you are a car person, and so many people here at the auto show, we are all about vehicles. Tell me how you became interested in all of this.
I've been my life. My grandfather was a huge influence on that, but I've been attending the museum since I was 3 or 4. June will be 8 years I've been employed with the museum, so it's a wonderful place to attend and grow up and just consume mass amounts of knowledge.
And you started when you were 14.
Started when I was 14, yes.
All right, so you know, when you come to a place like the Michigan International Auto Show, what gets your heart pumping?
It's hard to really pinpoint. There's so many great people here. It's awesome to have the major auto manufacturers here see what's new and see what's old as well.
What a beautiful combination. And you know, as you walk through the Gilmore, I'm sure there are those vehicles you always just stop and look at and say, that is art.
Yeah, it's the Duesenberg behind us is a fabulous example of just the quality and craftsmanship that used to go into building a car. And it's phenomenal. Like you said, it's art. It's amazing to take in.
Well, thank you so much. And we love that Gilmore is here.
Well, we love you. We appreciate the time.
All right, so I hope you have an opportunity to stop by the Gilmore Car Museum, located right here in the Grand Gallery. When you walk in, stop by and say hello. We'll be back with more fun from the Michigan International Auto Show.
This portion of the Michigan International Auto Show preview special is sponsored by Ford.
Welcome back to the Michigan International Auto Show at DeVos Place. So, when it comes to vehicles, we know all of us are looking for something different. And if you happen to be someone that needs a lot of punch with your vehicle, and then we're talking about a car right now that could be just for you. Let's say there's kids, dogs, pets, hockey equipment, lots of things on that list. So we are here with Keyshawn from Ford to talk about the Expedition, because I think it's a vehicle that is very known and loved by people, but it's really been freshened up and it has so many different answers to people's needs.
You got it. So the brand new Expedition holds up to 8 people, and whether that be on-road or even maybe a little bit of off-roading, the Expedition has a lot to offer, including a brand new, fresh redesign of the new front fascia. That includes that grill, some of the brand new lighting there. It looks absolutely beautiful. The Expedition also comes with a 9,600 pounds of max towing capacity, which is the best in its class. And it also has a lone powertrain with an output of up to 440 horsepower, depending on the trim. And it also has Blue Cruise hands-free driving available.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different. We talked about a lot of people being on the road and having that great driving experience, but also being off-road a little bit. I mean, the Expedition is incredible, and it has that long-lasting, I guess, tradition of dependability, and it looks pretty awesome on the road. Let's face it.
You got it. It looks absolutely beautiful. This new redesign just brings this beautiful look to it.
Let's face it, Keyshawn, we live in Michigan. There are seasons and there's lots to do. And the Ford Expedition can take you through all of it and then some.
You got it. And then one of the best new features that I personally love on that Expedition is the new split gate. So whether that's carrying golf bags or a brand new snowblower, this Expedition can do it all.
Yeah, it's great and deliver comfort and a lot of class on the road. It's really the answer to a lot. So we looked at the Expedition. Let's go exploring a little bit more.
You got it.
So we've gone from the very durable SUV to something a little bit more compact, drives zippier, and something real fun. We are here with Keyshawn again at the 2025 Ford Mustang Mach-E, and I think it's very appropriate that we're standing where we are here at the front of the vehicle because it's a very unique thing. I love this when it comes to electric vehicles. Picking up the hood and seeing this.
Exactly. And what you would normally expect when you pop the hood is you would expect an engine to be underneath it, but it's not there, right? So we have something called a frunk, a little bit more extra added storage space for you if you don't have enough storage space in the back. But because all of our powertrain and all that in the engine is actually below the car where the batteries sit. So the nice thing about the Mustang Mach-E is that most of our trims will go from 250 miles to 320 miles on a single range. We're working with some of our other OEMs to add over 15,000 different chargers to our network. So we're also working with Tesla to get the access to their Tesla charging network as well.
Yeah, I think it's really amazing for people to come to the auto show and get to have a conversation about what it's like to own, drive an electric vehicle. You see more and more of them on the road, and it is not only incredibly efficient, but it's a fun way to drive a Ford vehicle.
100%. They are one of the most fun vehicles I've had the pleasure of driving. If you've never got to experience it, I definitely would recommend you check out your local Ford dealer today to schedule a test drive. It's truly a unique way of driving.
Yeah, and what Ford has done in taking what is an iconic brand that's been around for a long time, the Ford Mustang, and totally redesigning and bringing this vehicle into the future. Even the inside, Keyshawn, is a different experience from what someone might be used to with a Mustang.
You got it. Even on the interior, it looks very simple, it looks very clean, and it's very comforting, and it drives very smoothly on the road.
Yeah.
So I would recommend anyone to schedule a test drive with their local Ford dealer today.
Yeah, or come down to the auto show, start this conversation like we're having here, open up a door, and maybe check it out.
You got it. Come see it in person. It's truly different.
Yeah, it is. Well, it has been so great learning more about the innovation that's happening with these iconic vehicles at Ford. We are now going to toss it back to you.
Well, thank you, Rachel. Not only can you check out the cars, have the chance to drive one in a sense. We're here at Everett's Landscaping, where they offer an opportunity to rent an RC car and try to drive it around a course. I'm here with Brent Deemer here with Everett's Landscaping. Brent, this is quite the setup you guys have here.
Thank you. What we're trying to create here is an outdoor gaming room. So get the kids out of the house, get them outdoors, enjoy maybe some rocks, some plants, but some RC cars. Just to, what I find out is kind of multi-generational. So the kids love it. Mom and Dad love playing with them in the RC crawler course, but Grandpa loves it too. So all three generations can get out there and just enjoy the outdoors together.
So cool. And this is quite the setup you guys have. Pretty intensive to get set up.
Yes, it takes, for us, the setup is about 15 guys for, about 10 hours.
So how's the course itself? Did you make it pretty challenging on purpose?
We did. We started out kind of easy, and it kind of progressively gets harder and harder until you get to this section here, where you try to cross the logs and go up the stump. You can go up to the perch, or just go around the different bridges and corridors.
That's cool. We see the Bronco sitting up there. We see the Jeep as well. What are some of the more popular RC cars people choose when they rent one?
A lot of times they mimic a vehicle that they already own. So if they like Jeeps, they pick the Jeep. If they like Chevys, they'll pick the 72 Chevy pickup and on down the line. So, yes.
So what does it mean for you guys to be involved in the auto show in such a unique capacity?
It's just fun. It's fun to get out of our winter mode and into kind of spring thinking, get back out landscaping, playing with rocks and dirt and plants, and it's good just to be out here meeting new people again.
Good deal. Really fun course. Appreciate the time, Brent. If you want to come put your skills to the test, make it feel like you're driving in the summertime, this is the place to be. Let's head over to Miranda.
I got it. Yes. All right, we are having so much fun playing pickleball on a full-size pickleball court right here at the auto show. This is pretty spectacular. Our friends from Mary Free Bed have set this whole thing up. I'm going to bring Christy in. And Christy, talk to me a little bit about what's happening here today.
Yeah, we are here at the auto show displaying that you can play pickleball in a wheelchair. You can play pickleball standing up with someone in a wheelchair. We have loaner chairs here, so as you come to check out the cars, come check out the pickleball on wheels. Get in a chair yourself, play with somebody standing or sitting, your choice.
And I love that you have brought this to the auto show, because you can show us that anyone can get in the game.
Absolutely. Tennis and pickleball are one of those sports that are fully inclusive. You can play, they call it up-down, so someone standing, someone sitting in a wheelchair, and it can be a game for the whole family.
Well, you and I have worked together for years with the Amway Riverbank Run, and I know you are passionate about athletes playing sports. And talk to me a little bit about the work Mary Free Bed does.
Yeah, our Mary Free Bed Wheelchair and Adaptive Sports Program is just part of a continuum of Mary Free Bed. So, our patients move through a continuum from, injury or accident or birth, and they too can be athletes. And so we're part of the continuum to show them from juniors all the way up through adulthood. They can be an athlete. They can lead a healthy leisure lifestyle.
It's awesome. Thank you so much. Now I want to introduce you to my teammate and the guy who's actually carrying this whole thing. Come on over, Lee.
Miranda.
It is so good to see you. It's so good to be on your team. You're pretty amazing at this.
Yeah, I try to do my best, from being recognized a little bit towards tennis and basketball. The chair's part of me, and we just get out there and do our thing.
Well, you're not just like the average player. You and I have known each other for at least 20 years, and you've held some big titles, and you've won a lot. And what does it mean to be an athlete like this that's recognized for your skill?
First, I give grace to God, because it was hard. It wasn't no easy task. To be the number one, it takes a lot of work. So as a Hall of Famer for the Grand Rapids Sports Foundation and the National Wheelchair Basketball Association, I think I put my time in, and the respect that my teammates give me, it's all good. It feels great.
What has Mary Free Bed done for you?
Mary Free Bed has provided the opening for me, with all of us in the community, for adaptive sports. And that's big for the community, to have a program within a rehab hospital that help people be the best that they can be.
Why do you think people should come on down and try this here at the auto show?
it beats laying on the couch playing with the remote.
You got it. It gets you out, gets you experiencing something new. So you ready to take on West Michigan this weekend?
Let's go.
All right, we're going to be playing some pickleball, and I hope you and your family have the chance to play some pickleball. We'll be back with more auto show activities and probably a little more pickleball. All right, you got it. Good job, Lee. All right. Yes.
Well, less than 20 minutes from the DeVos Place here is one of the coolest short tracks in the country, Berlin Raceway in Marne. And, of course, a few of the racers at Berlin are here to chat with us and to chat with folks who are going to be heading to the auto show all weekend. So we're going to start with 15-year-old Biniam Van Wynen. Biniam just won Rookie of the Year in the Limited Late Model Series. You see his car here, a sharp-looking ride. Biniam, why don't you tell me a little bit about how you got started in racing and the eventual transition to Berlin?
Yeah, so I was always brought around the racetrack, Berlin Raceway, when I was younger. My dad and uncle would always bring me every short track night there was. And I saw mini wedges racing there back in like 2019, and it really caught my attention. I thought it was something that I might want to do. So I took about a year convincing from my dad, and I finally got him to say yes, and we got a cart 3 weeks before race season started, and been racing since then.
So, for those who don't know, a mini wedge is a very small little go-kart. Now we look at the car behind you, and you're racing a big gun. What has that transition been like?
It's been a lot. I mean, the entire year, I'm still getting used to the car and everything and how it works. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff on setup, and that just wasn't there in the mini wedges. But it's really fun.
Of course, you had to be having fun because you won Rookie of the Year. What does that honor mean to you, and just your first year racing these big things?
That's a big honor for jumping from the mini wedges to limited late models. There's a few other rookies in our class, so I'm just happy we were able to go compete out there.
So racing season is coming up in just a few short months. In the meantime, you're here at the auto show all weekend. Folks can come and chat with you, right?
That's right, yeah. We got the car here. They can come sit in the car anytime they want, get autograph cards, come meet me and talk to me as well.
Good deal. Well, Biniam, looking forward to watching you race out at Berlin again this season. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
So Biniam is one of two drivers we have here, a showcase with Berlin Raceway. We have 17-year-old Riley Davis, who is here with her sweet-looking ride. Riley, it is a pleasure to have you here at the auto show as well. First of all, what has the experience been like here so far, just on the first day?
No, it's been great. All the fans, just all the atmosphere really just makes it. A lot of curious fans and just curious car people, so it's really cool to be here and be involved with the car show. Just getting to talk to people and then just talk to them, yeah.
Cool. So we asked Biniam the same question. How did you get your start in racing at Berlin?
So at Berlin, I grew up at the track. My dad used to race in the early 2000s there, but when I was 8, got into quarter midgets, and then it kind of just went from there, and then got into the limited late model when I was 15, and then bumped up to this last year, and then continuing in this coming season.
So what is it about the need for speed that makes both racing at Berlin and this auto show so enjoyable for you?
Just everything about it. I mean, the adrenaline, the fan base, the environment, it's just great.
So just like Biniam, you're going to be here all weekend as well, correct?
Yes.
Cool. So as you get ready for a new season at Berlin in just a few short months, I know it's cold out there now. What are you looking forward to?
Just hopefully a consistent season, just looking to improve driving, and then just hopefully we're planning on traveling, so we're going to race a full schedule at Berlin and then maybe dabble in the CRA JEG series, go to Owasso, just a few other tracks, get my feet wet in those tracks. So
good deal. Well, look forward to watching you as well on the track. Thank you very much for your time, Riley. So again, these are just a few of the drivers that are here with Berlin Raceway. They've got an exhibit here as well. You can come check them out. Racing gets underway at the track in just a few short months. And of course, we have NASCAR hitting the track on the West Michigan CW in just a few weeks. Miranda?
Meet Judith and Dana. I'll tell you what, this is a hot spot at the auto show all the time. Tell me what's happening here in the Subaru area.
We're here with Subaru. They love to feature some shelter dogs in the area, so they asked us to be here, and we said gladly. This is Judy. She came from a municipal shelter we partner with, where our job as foster homes is to help alleviate the burden on our municipal shelters.
So at Hearts and Home, you help find homes for these beautiful dogs.
Yep, they're all in foster homes, so they all go to our individual homes and learn how to be household dogs.
So hopefully we can find a home for Judith right here at the auto show this weekend.
Yep, that's the goal.
I love it. Well, it's a popular spot, and you're doing great work.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, we have Judith and other dogs here. You can come on in, you can pet them, meet them, and maybe take them home. We'll be right back with more of the Michigan International Auto Show.
Good job.
You're sweet. We are back with more of the Michigan International Auto Show. This has been so fun, Blake.
Oh, so fun. There's so much to check out. And, of course, folks
Yeah,
that's right. Folks can check out all weekend, right on through Sunday, all day long, not only in the showroom floor, but, of course, all the exhibits we've showed. Berlin Raceway here. Of course, we have the Gilmore Car Museum and the $1 Million Motorway.
And it's going to be beautiful weather to get the family out and about. So check out the show.
That's right. So much to see here.
All right. So as we are talking about fun, I want you and your family to race down here, of course, but take a peek at this. This is pretty amazing. This is our Wood TV8 booth. Our very own Jason Woods, an employee with us here at Wood, has created this whole thing. Jason, let's go to the races.
This is the race to the race, and we're getting this race underway in 3, 2, 1. Green and orange make it to the first corner first. There's a little bumping around. Orange takes the lead. Is anybody going to take the shortcut? Blue's going to take the shortcut. Going to give them a huge advantage as the rest of the pack works to catch up. Blue now in the lead heading into the technical section. Orange is the next closest racer, but this race looks like it belongs to Blue so far. Green and red bouncing off the median. Blue continues to hold the lead, moving into the fan turn before the S-curve. Coming through the S-curve, Blue is in the lead, followed by orange and green. Blue heading around Calder Plaza, down the straightaway through Spectator Row. This race looks like it belongs to that Wood TV8 Blue Marble, heading over the Blue Bridge and on to victory with the Blue Marble.
No way! Our very own Miss Morgan! All right, how does it feel to be a winner here at the auto show?
It feels amazing, but everyone's a winner who comes down to the auto show, right?
Absolutely. Good racing, guys. Blake, I felt like you or I, we were going to be the big winners.
Yeah, well, not necessarily realistic expectation considering they finished last. I think they'd lap us in about 3 laps out of Berlin, but a fun time to be had.
Exactly. You know, what's so cool about this is you actually have the chance to win big. Carly is joining us, and Carly, this is fun for people, and we're right here in the Grand Gallery where all the action is.
Absolutely. So the Wood TV8 Race to the Races is a great family experience all weekend long. Some of our familiar faces that you see on Wood TV8 will be down here, and families can show up, get to play our fun marble race, and have a chance to win some really great prizes.
So, of course, it may be a flag, but you're talking like really great.
Yeah, definitely. So Berlin Raceway donated us a prize pack of tickets to their Icebreaker season opener race. So one lucky family will walk away with that great prize. And then the Grand Rapids Grand Prix donated a prize pack for 9 people to get a party room and a full experience out at their go-kart track. So some really great stuff from some really great local businesses.
So if I have the winning marble, I can register to win.
You absolutely can. It'll be a really great time. And we're just excited because Wood TV8 is now a proud partner with the CW, and we will be broadcasting the NASCAR Xfinity Series on the CW starting in February, going through the entire summer. So if you're a NASCAR fan, we're the place to watch.
This is fabulous. I love it so much. All right, so, our winners are here. You guys are cheering them on. Blake, what's been your favorite part of the show?
Oh, it's been so fun just to talk with Biniam and Riley, some of the real racers out there, but also to check out the cars that you drive down the street, right? So many neat cars.
And you know what's so weird? I might actually go home with a dog named Judy.
Isn't that funny how that works?
I know, it is fun. This is a great place for families. It's been so much fun, and it's been fun chatting all this with you.
It has been fun. You know, I've been coming out here for almost 20 years, ever since I was a little kid.
I was going to say since you were 1?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay,
good
gotcha,
one, yeah.
gotcha.
But it's so cool to be out here in this capacity and checking out all the cool things this show has to offer once again.
Absolutely. Well, it's been fun, and you can find your next car. You can have a whole lot of fun as a family, and just come out and experience the Michigan International Auto Show right here in downtown Grand Rapids, going on all weekend long. It's going to be great.
It is going to be great. And the weather's going to be great, too, for most of the weekend. So.
Take it from Blake. He means business.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I hope you and your family have a great evening where you live. Woo!